Hey everyone, welcome back to Commerce Buddy. Today's video is specially for my friends studying under the West Bengal board. Now, I know you are brand new to this whole commerce journey and your head is probably full of questions. Trust me, we all start there. Now, I can't cover every single thing in one video, but I have got you covered on the some of the most common questions. First, what subjects options we have? Second, what is the exam pattern? Third, what is the syllabus? 4, which is the fourth subject we'll be taking along with Bengali and English. So before we dive into all of this, I want you guys to go to the board's official website and download the syllabus. That will be your guide, and from there we'll be start breaking down each subjects. Let's get into it. Now follow the steps I do to download the syllabus, and you can do it you for yourself as well. Or if you want to skip that part, you can also check out my website commercebuddy.in. You can download it from there as well. So I'll be dropping the link over my video so that you can download it from the directly from the link. Okay everyone, let me show you how to download your syllabus from your board's website. So, because we are at a new level, let's learn how to download it. So, go to Google and type Class 11 New Syllabus WBCHSE. So, there will be first link Curriculum and Syllabus. Click on this link. There will be three sets. Go to set 2 for the Commerce Syllabus. So, in set 2, you will see multiple subjects: Accountancy, Business Studies, Commercial Law, Costing and Taxation, Economics. Then there is modern computer applications, business mathematics, and basic statistics or mathematics. So these are the subjects, and let me talk through this subject and what are the subjects we have in total. Okay, and to download this, let me show you, give you a heads up. You can just click on the subject name, the syllabus will be there. You can just download it or export it to PDF. Okay, just go and click open with, then you will have the installed software from your version. You can just open it from there. If you have Drive, go to Drive. If you have other applications, just open it from there. Okay, now let me go ahead and give you the what are the subjects we'll be taking. Okay, so let me close this one. This one can be closed. So these are the subject, and we'll be let's talk about this subject. Okay, first we can see there's accounts. So first would be our accountancy. So accountancy is a must one subject, right? So in this subject, we'll be learning how to account the business transaction. How are we getting the business's results? So this will be taught over this subject. Now, I don't want to drag this video for a long. So we will talk about this subject in detail later because this is a must have subject. So this is a M1. Now we will be taking it obviously for our class 11 and 12. Without accountancy, there is no commerce. So commerce is a must-have subject. Okay, and that will be counted in your main subject. Now let's go ahead with business studies. This is a second must-have subject. We need to take it. So, in this business studies subject, we'll be learning how are the businesses works, what are the managements do, what are the how the employees should be treated, what are the principles to run a successful business. There are a lot of methods and details of management we will be let know on this subject. So, this is a must-have subject too. Now, number 3 would be our costing and taxation. Cost and taxation. So this is a must have subject for class 11 and 12. Now this subject doesn't get offered for the CBSE student because they don't have introduced this subject on the 11 and 12 level. They study this subject on their higher educations, like in their graduations, or maybe they are doing any professional course, they get to know about this subject. But this covers a major portion of total commerce industries. Okay, so these are the three must have subject we'll be studying, but this video will not be mainly focused on the our four subjects. So for the fourth subject, what are the subjects options we have? Let's discuss it. Now, at first, we have CLPA. Now, what is CLPA? It is commercial law and auditing. Now, commercial law, we understand this is a law that's the business follow. Now, what is auditing? This is a new term for us. Now, auditing, we can say this is a check system for accountants. Now, if accounting are building their own books, how will they show? They will show a lot of profits, right? But auditing comes over here. Now, auditing helps to ensure that the accountings are done on a correct method. So, this ensures that the business, what are the profits are showing by the business, is absolutely correct. So, this goes for the auditing part. So, this is the fourth subject we'll be learning in our 11, 12, and this is the also a main subject in your higher education. So there is a commercial law, a different subject. Preliminaries of auditing is a different subject. Whenever you are doing graduations, maybe a professional course, these are the common subject you will face. Now, what are our second option? Now, second optional subject we can see here is economics. Now, economics is lot of about markets. How are the markets? How are the demands and supply? Why are oil prices are going up nowadays? Because there is a shortage of oil, so the oil price might get crash. So oil price will just go high and high. Now gas has a shortage. So how these things works and how to manage these situations we learn on this subject. Now this is a very interesting subject. If you are interested to know this subject on a earlier from earlier stage, you can select this subject. Very interesting subject, and you need to give some times as well for this. Now number 3 is our computer application. Okay, now, this is a computer application subject totally different from the commerce field. So, if you have interest on the computer application program, building programs, building, developing websites, and many more things, learning new computer language, then you can select this. If you want to have a second options available for your higher studies, you can also keep this. You can do BCA, MCA after taking the computer application in 11 and 12. So this is the second options you can open with taking this subject. Okay, so this is the computer application, our third option. Now let's talk about the fourth option, and that is the most talked ever fourth subject options. We hear from the students that should I take the maths, will it impact if I don't take maths? So second option, fourth option is our business mathematics and business statistics or maths. So there's a two version. Now BMBS, that is business mathematics and basic statistics, that subject may not be available in all the schools under the board, but however those schools who are offering it, this is primarily should be taken as a preference. Okay, so this should be preferred over this math. Now, what is this math? This is the pure math that science students take. Okay, so we know the science students study a lot. Their books are heavy, their books are having a lot of pages in there. So now this is a pure maths that the science students study. So if you take this mathematics, then you will have to invest a lot of hours in your commerce field, from your commerce field as well, right? Now if BMBS, this is a real life practical. Here we'll be learning the statistics, that is a that will also help us to pursue any of our professional course, because many professional course in their entrance exam there is a basic aptitude and statistics in their syllabus. So this will help us to have a keep our practice on the mathematics subject. Now let's we got to know about this subject. What should be the subject you prefer? Now ask yourself a question. Is it a real struggle for you in 9 and 10? that mathematics subject? Is it a struggle for you? Then I will say that clearly say no to this option. Don't choose this option if you ever felt struggled with mathematics, because you cannot afford to invest a bulk of your time in a new subject where there are a lot of subjects are new. Like most of the subject would be new for you, so you cannot invest a bulk amount of time to take a subject which with which you are already struggling, right? So you can just easily skip that. Skip business math. Now, if I'm skipping the business math, what are the three subject options we have? CLPA, economics, and computer application. Now, economics and CLPA should be talked over here. If you want to have a second option, then computer application should be a go for you. Now, let's talk about computer like CLPA and economics. Now, if you want to easy scoring marks, then CLPA is good for you because the syllabus is very small. Your total study hours would be less for this subject, so you can go ahead and select CLPA. If you want to cover your one of the third subjects, then CLPA would be the best option to cover your third subject. Okay, it is a easy scoring. It is a high scoring subject. You can take it CLPA. There are multiple students I have taught for whose the CLPA has replaced their business studies as well, because business studies is totally theory. Now CLPA has a two different part, so it can easily replace your business studies, the theoretical subject. Now sometimes it can cover your costing and taxation as well, because costing and taxation some student might find it a little bit difficult. Taxations, there are a lot of rules are there, so that can cover for your third subject as well, CLP. Now economics, if you want to learn new things and don't want to invest a bulk of amount of time but you want to learn the crucial things, then go ahead with the economics, that is your personal interest. Okay, and the last, maths should be selected if you want to keep the maths on and you have never felt struggled with the subject. Okay, so now I think I have discussed it all, like what are the subject options I can select. So now if I want easy scoring, easy score, select CLPA. Now I have interest, on based of interest over a subject, you can, what is happening? Okay, based on interest on the market, on real life situation, go ahead and choose economics. Okay, now you want to have a second option open, go for computer application. Okay, now you want to keep the maths on, go ahead and select the maths. Then okay, so maths gives us edge for few of the exams, but if you are not taking it, that will not be a major problem, because we expect to you to learn and grow how you age. Because when even after 2 years, if you are not taking the maths, if you need to study the math subject, I believe you will be able to understand the mathematics, because the commerce students are very smart, so they can easily do it. No worries on that. Now, with this all covered, let's there's the subject breakdown and the syllabus. We already know that is a MCQ and then is a theoretical. So 40, 40, 20 for class 11. Let me close this video with this on. Now, details of each of the subjects and which subject we'll be covering on the video will be coming under a separate video. So the next video would be probably on the subject accountancy. Okay, so let's start our commerce journey with your best friend, that is Commerce Buddy. Okay, so now I am signing off. I hope this video will be helpful for you. And If this video is helpful for you, if you're ready, just comment I am ready, and also like this video, subscribe to this channel for regular update. Also visit our website commercebuddy.in for new updates on the syllabus and class 11 and 12. Okay, so thank you, bye bye, take care.